Please give it up for Miss Elyssa Penson.
Woo!
Hey, what's up? So I went on a date pretty recently, and what's interesting is my date didn't. I got stood up.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you. So I got stood up, and then he asked me on a second date. It's like, was your attendance optional the first time? But I went on the second date because one of us had to. And we went canoeing, which is not something you should do if you've never been in a boat. But I just decided I was gonna go and act like I knew what I was doing. So I just kept name dropping nautical terms. Like, should I steer the boat 42 degrees leeward? Or 138 degrees windward? I didn't do either. I just steered it into a tree. So I was raised by my grandparents, and a lot of people ask me why I was raised by my grandparents. And I don't know if you're expecting a good answer, but the grandparents are never plan A. They're usually the next option after plan B doesn't work. But I think being raised by your grandparents is great because you can share a lot of things together, like watching PBS or learning how to use Microsoft Word. Or, you know, just like a general disappointment in my mom. So my friends took me to a club recently, and I found out that I'm not good at clubs. I'm like better suited for like a sip and paint or a library. But I realized that I can never get hit on at clubs because I always look like I'm having the worst time of my life. Like, no one's ever like, hey, you seem fun. I can tell by your cardigan and the way you don't make eye contact. I feel like when I was a kid, I had a lot of weird hobbies. Like, my friend and I used to rent the Magic School Bus movies from the library. And one time they didn't have the one that we wanted, so I said that we should look in the phone book for a video store. Which is a really old sentence that only makes sense if you were raised by boomers in the late 2000s. And the store we called was called XXX Video. And I was like, this is great. Because XXX Video, that's like 10,000 videos. There's no way they don't have that movie. And like now, like I just want to go back in time and tell myself that that was dumb. Because XXX is like 30. There's no way they had that movie. Roman numerals. So I'm an engineer. I work in the construction industry. Yeah. Nothing right now. Trying to build up a set. It's going all right. I work in the construction industry. I don't know if you got that from my rough and tough biker bitch persona. But I've been trying really hard to fit in, so I've been training myself to drink beer. So I've been lacing my Capri Suns with Coors Light. So I want to tell you about the strangest celebrity encounter I've ever had. When I was a little kid, or like 10, my favorite celebrity in the entire world was Gordon Ramsay. And I met him and I was so disappointed. Because he didn't even swear at me once. And I've seen MasterChef Junior. I know for a fact that he swears at children. Like, I feel like if you meet Gordon Ramsay and he doesn't swear at you, it's like a total failure. Because that's like if you met David Blaine and he didn't pull a quarter out of your grandma's spine. Or if you met Stephen Hawking and he didn't do robot voice.